Sorry, just got my 80s jam going. So this is going to be the completion of the mallet head. We're going to put a hole in it. So I want to do it in steps. So before we did the making of this, now we're actually going to put a hole in it. And it's basically the same thing as you did before when you put a hole in something. So here it is, looking just like this. As you can see, it's like this. So what plane do I want to choose? I'm going to choose the right one here. You can see there's a little gap there, but that's alright. We can work around that because that's where the origin is. So it's always easier to draw on the origin if you're going to do something, but it'll still work. So rule of thumb for next time. So again, right click, view to normal. Boom, there I am, straight on. So there's my sketch plane. I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to take right here is take the point tool, click that, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Click it, boom. My point is there now. So I finish it. Remember, everything's paired. So there's my point. You can see my point is floating, but that is just fine. So I'm going to click hole, and I'm going to click on that. So as you look at this, this goes all the way through. We haven't talked about this, but if you don't want it to go all the way through, you go right here to blind. Now, look right here. This one is showing me right here that it's going through 0.5. Now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. If you look at this, you can see it's just starting to get in there. So, I don't know, let's try 1. See what that looks like, right? You can see 1, a little better. I'm just going to put 2. Now, I don't want to be all the way through this, and I'm not. See, it does not come out the other side. So now, my mallet head would be ready for assembly. Okay, so I finish that, and there's my mallet head. Now, one thing I have to double check here is this hole is making sure what is the depth of it. I have it at 0.75. Let's see what 1 looks like. And I think 1's about perfect. Okay, you can kind of see it's pretty. It looks good. So I would complete that. Now I need to make the handle. I'm going to create a part in Part Studio. As you can see, here's Part Studio 1, and here's a second one. So now I have that part, and down here I have that part. So now we need to put these together. So down here is called assembly file, and this is how you assemble stuff. So here you go, insert, current documents, just put that one there, click it, second one, put in there, click. Okay, so there are my parts. Now these are in here, but as you can see, they're not part of anything yet. Okay, up here, there's a fastened end. It's called, it's mating, it's called. And then we also have a revolute mate. But I'm going to, try, as we go down here, you can see cylindrical, pin slot, and we're going to try a couple different ones. These are kind of new to me, some of them, so it'll be interesting. Okay, so I am going to try this one. So if you see, it brings up that little blue and then the green and the red, and that's showing me the same thing it is here. Here's the Z, the X, and then the Y plane. So it's saying which one you're going to choose. Okay, so once you choose a connector, I want that, and I'd like it to connect, as you can see here, I'm going to choose there. Okay, now you can see it went in, and we can flip that, and there we go. Now, looking at this, whoops, so now we have a mallet. Now there's a little issue here. You can see how those are connected, but we don't want it to be able to move through it. So we'd have to make some other type of, if you're putting it together. But that's at least a start. So right now you can see how it is. Okay, so that'll give us at least a starting point. Now you can see how that is the mallet head together.